strong performance today would be a good indicator that, hey, you might be one of the guys that could get picked up.
Hey, it's true. I mean, yesterday I was sitting there with Gio, and Gio was like, I got you. Here's the deck. Gonna get 20 easy. I was like, all right. All right. I was like, I'm good behind the desk. All right, but we have Barbarians coming out from Ecstacy. Trainer Luis with an Ice Spirit and a Goblin Gang of his own with a Knight. Do you think this could be a bait-style deck from Trainer Luis coming out here? The Princess bait, the old school bait.
Oh, Hog Freeze from Ecstacy. Yeah, it might be a little bit of the old school log bait deck. Nice zap in there as well. Doesn't quite buy the shot from the Hog Rider on tower, but Trainer Luis gives the good game a little early on here against Ecstacy.
Yeah, I mean, Hog Freeze. Now, you might say Hog Freeze is dead, but Clash with Ash actually put on a bounty if you can get 20 wins with Hog Freeze. And actually, that one guy did that.
What's the bounty?
If you can get 20 wins with only using Hog Freeze combination, you'll get the bounty.
Maybe somebody going for the bounty, trying to get that.
There you go. She may have saw the video.
Oh, perhaps.
I didn't get a chance to see what the deck is, but you could check that out from the YouTube video, CWA.
And speaking of bounties, by the way, in addition to the $20,000 prize pool that we have to offer here, we also have a couple of $100 bounties. We've got some swag that Rumham's been hoarding up for the past few months to give away, so good chance that some of the open play competitors might get a little bit of that.
Speaking of bounties, Rumham,
I'm Woody.
What did he? Because we were talking about Rumham over here. Speaking of bounties, I think we should put a bounty on the next match. What do you think about that?
Sure, sounds fine to me. Whatever you want to do, let's get it done.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But let's get into this game here. Musketeer, I mean, Ecstasy's kind of hanging on here. Let's see if Trainer Lewis can be able to finish this off, or is Ecstasy going to be able to take down the Pro in game one? Every matchup is going to be a best of three, guys.
That's right, best of three sets today. So a decent chance for anyone to be able to turn around if they happen to get caught off guard. Trainer Lewis with great arrows, able to wipe out those minion hordes without much difficulty. Stacks up a couple of princesses down the left lane, and we'll split up over on the right side now. Knight just soaked for the goblins. Zap is not enough to take those goblins down, though. Musketeer's a little distracted. Both towers now down to triple digits. Thumbs up from Trainer Luis. I think he's pretty happy about himself here, performing against Ecstacy, one of the players from the opening qualifier period. Takes that left side tower, and it looks like Trainer Luis doesn't have much to worry about in the final 12 seconds.
Yeah, and as a Goblin Barrel comes in with the Knight, that's going to be a second tower. And Trainer Luis will be going up 1-0 in this best of three.
Tower, but clutch response by Trainer Luis got there just in time to be able to knock that push off.
All right, let's get into game number two. I like this. I like the Barbarians. I don't think we saw any Barbarians or Valkyries yesterday. We're getting a little bit of mix-up of what they're going to be running. It looks like actually might be running the same Hog Freeze deck. Trainer Luis might be running the same deck as well with bait. So this might be a mirror match of the first match.
I think so, yeah. I was kind of hoping that Trainer Luis would bring something interesting and fun.
Oh, there's a freeze. This could do a lot of damage, Woody.
It could, yeah. Goblin Gang out back is going to be able to murder the Musketeer, but Hog Rider got a chance to get a couple of shots off there. Frozen by an Ice Spirit from Trainer Luis's side. Looks like TL is actually only up by about 1 drop of Elixir here. Ecstacy with a nice early start, but has shown her hand now, and Trainer Luis will definitely be prepared for future Hog Freeze hits. We'll see how the battle continues here.
Yeah, Princess at the bridge for Trainer Luis, a Valkyrie. Not really the best answer, but it does have a ton of life and it has to be dealt with. Knight coming down here is going to be able to soak that up. So essentially it's, Musketeer coming down to snipe it. Now the Musketeer's range, being one of almost the longest range units in the game, does do a lot of kind of nuisance, you know what I mean? It can snipe down a Tesla. You know, the Tesla's range really isn't that long, especially it can get there when the Hog comes in. So I feel for Ecstasy to win this game, you know, she needs to set out the old school trifecta, you know what I mean? This is actually one of the decks that was used, I would say, within the first couple of months of Clash Royale. If you remember, you know, the Hog Freeze top ladder, Valkyrie Hog Freeze, if I'm not mistaken, and Musketeer was one of the first decks ever to really become meta in Clash Royale. If you guys, you know, remember that, that was a very, very long time ago. The game has evolved so much since then, but it would be nice to see, you know, an old deck come in and win a couple of matches here.
Yeah. You know, we haven't seen a whole lot of Hog Freeze ever since the Radius nerf to that freeze spell, but it would be interesting to see it get a little bit of work done here, and you can see Ecstacy actually leading Trainer Luis here as we go into double elixir time out the right side anyways, and damage down to 1,300. Trainer Luis will continue that siege out the left lane. Zap spell onto the Goblin Barrel. Doesn't quite get the work done though, and that's going to be quite a bit of damage. Trainer Luis gets to earn there. 605 on that left lane.
Yeah, 25 seconds though for the bounty, Woody.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, maybe she'll hold on. Give her a chance to make it into overtime here. Looks like Trainer Luis moving over onto the right side with Goblin Gang trying to get a little bit of chip damage onto both lanes. Let's see if Ecstacy holds on.
Oh, Ice Spirit's coming out, 7 seconds.
Looks like it. Right side's going to be a Hog Rider push, and Ecstacy is going to be able to claim that $100 bounty for surviving against Trainer Luis into overtime. Another barrel comes out the left lane, and the Musketeer going to pop down most of those Goblins. Not much damage left for Trainer Luis to do. Could be that he has a rocket for the finishing blow. Let's see what he's going to throw. There it is, 6 elixir, and the rocket for the win. Congratulations to Trainer Luis, goes 2-0 in this set.